Yeah. What up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Jay Brown, aka your favorite foster dad, aka Mr. 710. And we are glad you are joining us once again. Yeah. Oh man. Look, it's been one of those weeks where I felt like it's been a little slow and in at the same time. Folks decided not to let me down. Oh, they came through in a way that I had no idea they was gonna come through for us. But you know what's crazy though? Like this real quick. Over these last couple days, it's been raining every day. Like every day. And you know, I just finished complaining. About how much it rained over the last no, how hot it was. You know, I complained big time about how hot it was. Let me make sure I sent this thing over to Moby right fast. Did I send that to him? Did I send it over to him or did I play? You know, I be having to make sure. Now that I'm 44, I had to double check. But yeah, it's been raining. I complained about it being so hot. And now it's been raining like hell. Every day. Every day. I have no idea what that was. Turned on the story. Look at my sound effects lit. So look, on today's show, we gonna talk about Biden dropping out. We gonna talk about Michael Ealy and these nefarious violation of a hug. And we gonna do Would You Rather. We're gonna talk through Would You Rather. Hopefully Moby come on through this thing. But yo, listen. I watch a lot of boxing, right? And one of the things that, you know, I like up and coming stars and whatnot. And this dude, it was a young boy, young cat named H2O. I've seen H2O fight before, and H2O last name is Seal, like Sylvia, except without the IA. It's just E at the end. Seal. Young boy was putting in work. He was dominating this cat. This dude, I didn't even think it was a real fight because they was like, yo, H2O Seal versus, I forget the dude's first name, but his last name was Body. And I was like, this ain't real. But I remember the young boy actually boxing against real boxers. So he going through and he like I said, he dominating. He putting them paws on him. Pop, 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 pop. Putting them paws on him. What up, Mel, man?
What up, Slick?
Man, out here chilling, man, talking about this young boy that took one of them bad ones. It was a bad one, Mel, man. Yeah, it was a bad one. It was a boxing dude. This dude named H2O Seal. I'm trying to remember what his first name is, but his nickname is H2O Seal. And he was boxing against this dude whose last name was Body.
His last name was what? What was his last name?
Body? Yeah, man. It was spelled like, I'm about to put it in the chat. But that's how it was spelled. And Body was getting beat up. He was getting beat up pretty bad. body's getting beat up, and then next thing you know, man, I turned my head because I was doing some work. I turned my head for a second. Next thing you know, young boy H2O was laying face down.
Mm.
He was laying face down, and that you remember when Manny Pacquiao got knocked out and he was face down?
I do.
Yeah, they would lay there the same, and dude was out for a minute. Buddy was out for a minute. Now, I felt some kind of way because I always be cheering for. I ain't gonna pretend like I don't be cheering for black people when they be fighting because I do. I cheer for.
That's cold-blooded.
I feel like boxing has always been based on race. Like as far as those highly promoted fights, the biggest fights, like Thriller Manila was one thing, but when you like Floyd Mayweather fought a whole bunch of Hispanics and people from the UK. And that's where he made his money. He didn't fight a whole bunch of black dudes. When he turned to Money Mayweather, he fought like 3 of them. Mm-hmm. The rest of them was from England or from Puerto Rico or from Mexico or something like that. He was gonna make that country money.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta get that country pay-per-view. If I'm fighting, Dion McCarthy from Pennsylvania, Mexico might not watch that. But they'll watch Benavidez. They'll watch Canelo. Of course. Yeah, they'll watch that. They show up for that. But yeah, man, young boy took that massive L. Like it wasn't just a regular knockout or a few knockdowns. It was 1 2-piece combo with a biscuit.
Man, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I don't keep up with it as much as I, since the heavyweights. That was mine when Tyson and all them. But I'll watch them every now and then. Somebody say something about a big fight, I go catch up with it. But I don't keep up with it as much.
This was the weekend that Tyson was supposed to fight. He was supposed to Jake Paul, and it was on that undercard because they still had to fight. Except they had to fight, and the dude that just stepped in. There's some cat named Mike Perry, man, and Fam looked like he was so much smaller than Jake Paul. Like
I'm about to say, so he did fight Jake Paul.
Mike, that bare knuckle dude, yeah.
Okay.
Mike Tyson didn't fight. They fighting in like November or something. But
right.
Bare knuckle champion dude. He was 60 pounds lighter. They got weight classes for a reason. He had no chance.
So Jake Paul gave it to him.
Yeah, he destroyed this dude, man. He destroyed this dude. I don't like it, man. I don't like it because
get his confidence up, man.
Oh, his confidence is up, and I'm not saying that dude sucks because look at that. He's not bad. He's not bad, but I don't think he could be a pro. Like like one of them pros that got like 6 losses, but they don't fought for. They all been in like title fights.
Mm-hmm.
Like that dude to beat the hell out of at the proper weight class. That dude to beat the hell out of Jake Paul.
Okay.
He would. That person would embarrass Jake Paul. But in this situation, with people that don't box like that or that he so much bigger than, he able to make them look bad. Make them look bad. This ain't what you do. He done put time into it now, and so he out here making folks look bad.
I had to watch. I saw him. I forgot who he fought, but I saw one of them. He fought somebody. I think it was one of those celebrities. It wasn't that good of a fight though. It was way back.
That's his thing, man. Celebrities, old MMA fighters, like dudes that could be his dad or whatnot. Like them the cats he be out here fighting.
Oh, okay.
Well, speaking of old cats, Biden dropped out of the race. Did you feel any kind of way about that?
About who Biden dropping out?
Yeah.
It was more like I wasn't surprised that he did, but it was. I was kind of surprised because I didn't think he was really going to do it because I felt he was going to be like really adamant about not letting it go. But then I guess at some point I feel like he should have because it was just hard watching that man like walk up to the stages. Hard to see him talking on the when he would have those interviews and when he had a debate with Trump. It was just hard to see it because you just look at him like, man, that's like your grandfather, man. You like, man, grandfather having some trouble up there.
Like this dude right now is in charge. Like not grandpa, but this dude, like he enjoyed the whole thing right now. And so I get it, man. Like it was one of those things where it was like, man, anything that like watching fam slur his sentences and whatnot, or listening to him like try to make a point and then forget what he was saying, or falling and stuff like that. Like any fall when you in your age is an event. Like it ain't just something that just happened. Like after
that's
40,
really broken bones.
Yeah, after 40, when you fall, it's an event, and so when you twice that age, like you might not get up again. You ain't getting up on your own. You need help. Like every time you need help.
But man, it was just hard to watch it, man. He just seemed like he was just having all kind of trouble with everything, man. I'm like, man, that's like one dude said. I was watching, I think it was CNN. That dude, he said it's like watching your grandfather as he getting older, and you got to take the keys away from him, and you want to take it away from him, but then you feel bad about taking it away from him, but you got to do what you got to do. And that's kind of how it felt looking at that. It was like, man, you got to give it up, man. Because, what, another 4 years, he'd be 85?
Yeah, 85, 86, something like that, yeah. Like
man,
that's too old to be doing that job. Like, that's one of the jobs, like, that's, you almost too old to Walmart greet. So, at 80, I don't know if we want to do the president. I don't care how cold you are. Like, that part is crazy.
Yeah, that's true, man.
When I tell you, like, it was when it happened. I didn't feel no kind of way. I kind of felt the same way, like when your cousin that's always been a little zesty finally says that he gay, and it's like, man, we knew that. We knew. Come on, man. We waiting on you. Like, we all knew that you could have been told us that this was gonna happen. Like, I'm just doing one term and this is it. Like, I have fulfilled my goal of being the president, and so now I'm straight. Like, everything else, I'm playing on house money. I'm about to go play golf like my man did his whole time in office. That's what I'm about to do.
But shoot, when they started taking that money away, that's when he didn't really voluntarily do it. He did it more like got forced out because they started saying, "Hey, we're gonna take that money, or we ain't gonna give you no money, no more donations and stuff." It was like, okay,
damn. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and go over there. I'm gonna finish out my time, and then I'm gonna go over there. That's what I'm gonna do.
He probably didn't have a better chance though. I think they believed that they would have had a better chance against Biden because the way he was and the way he was messing up and all that. I think they felt like they was the better candidate to beat.
Hey man, I'm sure all them little commercials was gonna be bogus as hell too, and it was only gonna be him just falling and stuttering over words and whatnot. Like it wasn't even gonna be no real stuff. They wasn't even gonna attack his politics. They would just go have a highlight reel of him just doing bogus shit like falling and whatnot. And so
now they gotta scratch all of it. They gotta go back and redo it. They gotta scratch the whole thing. They're like, man, he out. We gotta scratch it.
Man, we need some new commercials. But they hadn't quite settled on Kamala, right? She just
no. They still have to do they still have to do the process of giving people a chance to get in there, and then once she once they decide. But I think I was saying earlier, they were saying something like maybe like Wednesday
She
that
should have
they'll be
went.
able to.
She should have went Benedict Arnold on him a long time ago and just been like, "Hey, your girl is the one. I've been doing all of this. I don't know what he been doing. He been falling. Like I've been running it. Like this is what I've been doing. He been falling. I've been writing all them speeches. He ain't wrote nothing. This me. Ask him. See, say yes, Joe. Say yes, Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
She had to
That's
stay
all right.
behind them though.
Man, yeah, man. These last few weeks got U.S. out here looking bad, yo.
Mm-hmm.
We got bad assassins. We got a dude that can't talk that's currently president. Team USA out here getting threatened every game.
Man, it's like
By
they playing with everybody. They thinking it's a joke.
Man, they're not giving me a good feeling, man. I wanted them to steamroll at least one of these little showcase games.
Mm-hmm.
And they beat Serbia pretty handy, but that South Sudan game, I was just like, dang, what y'all doing? Like, these dudes don't even, like, these dudes, like, it was a bunch of them that was in the league, right? And it's the dude that was getting buckets and they was talking about having a triple-double. Fam was in the G League. Making it real for them. And I'm like, yo, these are the things out here running plays. They got us looking silly. Like, what the hell?
That's that confidence. When you got that confidence, you run up against anybody. When he over in the US, he don't have that much confidence. But when he over there, he know he the best player.
Man,
that confidence is sky high.
Man, this dude on the radio earlier today was like, man, they almost lost to South Sudan. If they let the whole Sudan play, it would have been over. It's been over for them. And like, man, it's been so crazy watching because I can see the problem is just one of those things that they're not going to be able to fix.
Mm-hmm.
And they just keep trying to out talent everybody. And the problem is they can't fix that. They out here trying to make that
playing team ball.
Right. Like you know when a whole bunch of dudes get on the same team that can hoop and then they get beat by some dudes that's been playing together for a long time and it's like, damn, how that happened? And this is what I see going on with them, man. They playing the same way. And I'm like, yo, it makes zero sense. It makes zero sense why any of these games close and y'all got who y'all got on this team.
Yeah, they got to learn to play that team ball, play that old school, instead of everybody trying to isolate.
Man, this dude said, so I posted on Facebook earlier today about LeBron has had to save 2 games for Team USA. He ain't got no help.
Yeah.
And this dude was like, it's like they forget how to play when they forget how to play when they play with the GOAT. Is that right? Why is that? Why is that?
I always thought that too though. When you play with greats like that, I always see other players when they come and play with greats, it's like they don't play up to their standard. Because either they're trying to play towards the GOAT or the person that's considered better than them, or either they're scared to play their game because they don't want to get, I guess, chastised or whatever, or chastised by the person that's supposed to be greater than them.
MJ ain't had to deal with that. Everybody knew. They ain't forget. You get down there and you rebound. You go over there and you pass me the ball. And if I feel like giving it to you, you make the shot. That's it. Come on, man. Let's not make this game harder than what it got to be. But I also feel like that is, dang, it's going to sound like I'm hating. It's going to sound like I'm hating. But I'm like, yo, it happens with a whole bunch of players when they play with him. They can say he made them so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got some folks paid and he dropped off some assists because he dribbled to the last minute and commanded a double team.
Yeah.
But they also had to shrink their game so much in order for him to be who he was gonna be. And I don't feel like Pippen's numbers went up a few points when MJ went to go play baseball, but it wasn't like he went from scoring 21 to scoring 30.
No, of course not.
Like everybody else, I feel like they might not win as much without him.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like they games, like he take all their power. Like Kevin Love has been trash ever since he played with LeBron. He was good, averaging 20 and 10. Played with LeBron, he coming off the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, Kevin Love ain't been looking all that.
Everybody hate Russell Westbrook now. It's his fault. It's his fault.
They hate him because of LeBron.
Yeah, they hate him because of LeBron. It's his fault. It's always Russ's fault. I ain't never.
Russ,
huh?
And did he sign with Milwaukee?
Man, they talking. I thought he got traded. They traded him somewhere.
Oh, I thought it was Milwaukee.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
To have a little old Giannis and then the regular Giannis. And then the NASA's clapping hard for everybody.
The NASA's gonna be in the G League because they gotta make room for them players.
No, man, you can't. Giannis ain't going for that. Giannis ain't going for that. The NASA's ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I would think about that too.
They lucky if the NASA don't start. we talk about nepotism. The NASA is never. Have you seen his blooper reel?
No, I haven't. But I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen enough of him that I know he got a lot of them.
The NASA's blooper reel is hilarious. He got his own Shackton. It's about 2 minutes long, but it's hilarious. It was like, what? Why does he ever play?
Yeah.
And like, why does he ever play? But look, I want to get your thoughts on this. I don't know if I sent you the video already, but Michael Ealy. Have you seen that video of Michael Ealy? It just shows him. It shows him giving dap to some dude, and it's this dude, Jonathan Majors and Megan Good, and so he crosses in front of Megan Good, in front of Jonathan Majors, gives this dude a dap, goes back past Jonathan Majors and don't speak in this video, and then picks up, gives Megan Good a hug where he picks her up and sends her around.
Yeah, I saw that. But somebody showed the full video where he did give John. I think he gave him that first.
He gave him that first. Okay.
Yeah, from what they were saying. But yeah, still, it don't matter if you don't be picking up my woman, man. What you doing, man?
Hey, man.
What is we really doing here?
That's super violation. That's a super violation.
Did you see her face though? After he done it, she was looking at John like it was like that. It was like that look that you don't have to speak. It was more like a yeah. They were kind of like looking like, and he wasn't looking at her, but she was looking at him. And I can see in her face like that's something they're gonna talk about in the car.
Oh, they definitely gonna talk about that. Like how you let that happen?
Yeah.
You can't be letting other people pick you up in public.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that disrespect. He should have respected that man. Look, I don't care how close they are. I mean, you got to give her, especially she with her man. If she by herself, I ain't see it. You want to give her one of those hugs. Hey, that between y'all. It's on her. What goes on after that? She can make the decision what she do. But that that blank hug right in front of me, like, oh, you ain't got no respect for me. I see.
I'm gonna have to chop both of them in the throat. I'm getting both of them, pow, right in the throat.
Yeah, there's no respect.
Look, cause you know what? She violating. Cause like I said, you just can't. I had to tell my wife, you just can't let dudes be picking you up. Like
Yeah,
ain't no way to pick you up without too much body contact happening. Like I don't like none of that.
yeah.
The more I think about it, yeah, he picking you up from the front. No, no,
All that touching, all of it touching.
all that touching. Look, she should have known she was out of pocket, and then the only hugs, like if you with your significant other, like I know that they done played in movies together, but they ain't like brother and
Hmm.
sister. Like
Right.
y'all could be good friends, but not pick up hug friends. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's too much.
A pick up and spear hug? And no, no, no.
That's
That's you. You can feel all of it, all of that.
oh yeah. Yeah, that's way too much. You gotta. That's one of them times you gotta give him that church hug.
You gotta hit him with the side, like, hey,
Yeah, either side or you just poke that booty out like it. Make
like they
sure don't
do.
nothing touch.
Right. And that's how you know. Ain't nobody gonna think nobody's acting weird because you with your dude. You
Hmm.
should be a
Yep.
little standoffish. Now, you know what's
But
gonna
on
be
his
fun.
part, he should have been more respectful on his part. No matter, but I mean, I don't know, man. I guess no matter what, dudes just gonna be dudes.
There is no scenario. I don't know if Michael Ealy married or not. I cannot think of I cannot think of no other woman that I would walk up to and pick up and spin around and hug.
It's
I can't
true.
think of none. Can you think of one?
No, not family. No, not at
I'm, t-
all.
I'm, I'm talking about
Not.
in
But
general.
I'm.
Out of all of them, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, oh,
Oh yeah, a few. But I mean, but if I know they're in a relationship, no, that's different. No, I got a few single ones that I'll walk up there and I'll spin them around for sure.
okay, all right.
Uh,
But none in a relationship. You ain't no.
no, nah, not at all. Because first of all, I got respect. I respect her first, and then I give him the respect. But first of all, I'm respecting her because I know I know we done or we just friends, and you know, she in a relationship. I might be excited to hug, like, hey, what's up, what's up? But it ain't gonna be no, hey, nah,
Whee! Uh-uh.
yeah, ain't no
So
scoop me off your feet.
no, look, scooping you off your feet is why. Put her down. Put her down. Hey,
Unhance
so
my woman.
let me ask you this: would you? Because I'm about to go to some would you rather. Would you rather? Would you rather your girl take a picture, one of them pictures with Chris Brown, or get picked up and hugged by Michael Ealy?
Oh, I gotta be there.
Yeah, you there.
If I'm, yeah, I think I go with the hug, man, because them Chris Brown pictures, boy, they be wild and boy, they got the cooch all on the leg. Cooch on the leg, breast on the face.
Oh man, I was
Yeah,
man.
I'm good with. I roll with the hug.
I'm probably gonna have to go hug too, cause I can't. I don't want to see my lady bent over in front of him. Like yo, like he just got
Yeah,
her. He got her lined up. Like yeah, and they both looking at the camera. Like no,
yeah. I'm
no.
just saying. Then they got memories. They got pictures of it. So she gonna have a picture somewhere in the drawer or in a frame or something.
It's gonna be her background of her phone. So when she pick up her phone,
Mm-mm.
That screen gonna
Yeah,
have that picture on there.
yeah. That ain't working.
Facebook profile picture. You gonna be like, hey, take that down.
She's posting a picture. All her friends liking it.
Hey, let me ask, would you rather get dunked on or crossed over
Crossover.
to the ground?
Yeah, crossover. A dunk is so disrespectful.
Yeah.
A dunk is that a dunk. That's that where they give you that too little. They come up there
Does it matter
nah.
if they hang on the rim or just throw it in?
Either way, that's no. Mm-mm. Give me. I'm good. Give me the crossover. Then I can just get back up and be like, man, you got me. But that dunk that lives forever.
Hey, the crossover getting yanked.
The crossover
Hey,
nasty. But that dunk, man, come on, man.
I'm trying to think what. So, see, Allen Iverson crossing over. I'm just gonna use MJ for example. Allen Iverson crossing over MJ is more famous than Starks dunking on MJ. Probably because Allen Iverson was more popular. Let me think.
Yeah,
Let me think of that.
yeah, because he was a rookie or whatever, and he going against the goat. Stark was more like,
All right. So for Derrick Rose, Derrick Rose crossed Andre Miller down to the ground, but it's not as famous
Andre
as him
Miller, Andre
dunking
Miller.
on Dragic with two hands behind his back. Yeah. That's not more famous. So yeah, probably rather get crossed over. But dang, I don't. It's been some bad one. Like Jason Terry is the king of getting crossed over. Like he is in all the videos getting crossed down to the ground.
So what if they dunk on you like Shaq did and push you after that?
I can't do it. I get crossed over. Let me get crossed over.
At least with a crossover, you can lay down there and act like something happened to your foot, or you can act like your shoe came untied. Or you like, man, point down there and be like, man, somebody get some water down here. You can do that, but a dunk, what you
Hey,
gonna say?
Chris Dudley was so mad at him. He threw the ball at him at half court.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that one.
He was so bad.
Not only
Look,
did he push him, but he pushed him and he kept his hand up.
hey, was that dunk more disrespectful than Pippen on Ewing? When Pippen dunked on
Oh,
Ewing and pushed him down to the ground with one hand, but then walked over him.
yeah, no, yeah. Pippen was dirty. Pippen had intent. Shaq was more like I caught you under here, I dunked on you, but then I'm just trying to get you off because I'm on your back. So he just did that. That Pippen dunk was like, yo, I'm giving you this. You gonna take this because I don't like you at all.
I don't want to call Shaq racist at all, but I feel like he pushed Chris Dudley because he was white. Like,
That what you think?
he put if Chris Dudley had been Chris Gatlin, I don't think he would have pushed Chris Gatlin. Like he dunked on Robert Parrish real hard and didn't push him, but he pushed Chris Dudley. I know he put Chris Dudley because he was white.
He gave him a push though. I thought it was more so because he was still on his back. He was kind of on his back, and I think he was like trying to hold him or something. But I don't know. But that dunk was either way it go. It was once somebody dunk on you and push you, it's like, man, we gotta fight because what am I gonna do?
Hey, look, he wanted some of that smoke. Or at least he thought he did.
Yeah.
If you throw a basketball at somebody, you mad as hell.
Oh yeah.
I don't care. I don't care what situation. You throw a basketball at somebody, you mad as hell. This little boy almost drowned me when I was I had to be about 13. No, probably about 15 years old. I'm swimming at the pool in my apartment complex. I'm on my back. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, this little boy jumped from the backside on my head and pulled me underwater. Fam wouldn't let go. Now we all have been playing earlier, but the playing was over. And dude pulled me underwater, and I couldn't get up. I couldn't get up. Man, I'm out here punching dude. Get out the water. When you get chlorine up your nose, all of that shit up in there is burning.
Yeah.
Man, they had one of them little Pizza Hut balls, and I whipped it across the pool and hit dude in the face with it. I hit Buddy so hard that it left a little indentation on his face. Dude went and cried and told on me. I got kicked out the pool for a week. I was like, Buddy almost killed me. And all he get to show for was some Pizza Hut dots on his face. I almost died. What are you doing?
What was that at?
Man, this back when I lived still in Illinois.
Oh, okay. It was in an apartment complex?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, look, I thought it was over with because I didn't know. Like when you swimming on your back, you don't know what's going on, over your head. Man, next thing you know, a dude jumped in the pool. I was in the 8 foot and pulled me under. Man, I thought it was gonna be over with.
Yes, now he tried to take you out.
I don't even know where it came from. That was the bad part.
Is it somebody you knew?
No, this wasn't another kid from the complex, but he was younger than me. But I know I hit him pretty good with that basketball though. I got him good with it. I'm talking about I threw it as hard as I could. Somehow, boom! If you leave the indentions on somebody, you got them good.
Yeah.
Oh, you got them good.
It was some good aim too.
Hey man, I threw it. I got him pretty good. Hey, you know what? You single? I can't answer this question, but you can. If you could spend one night with one of these two women, would you rather spend it with Sexy Red or Jada Pinkett Smith?
Oh, Jada Pinkett. Yes, I can't do no Sexy Red, man. That ain't it. That ain't it for me, man. I still be trying to figure out what people see.
Oh man,
I got a cousin that like I was like, man, I don't know what you see in her.
Is your a girl or a boy?
Boy.
And like Sexy Red, like she fine?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I'm like, nah, man. At least I know with Jada Pinkett, I know she a little freak.
Yeah.
She that quiet one though. Sexy Red, the one to be probably doing all that talking. Don't be doing that.
Man, Sexy. Damn. Sexy Red look like a car accident. You don't look at it, but I feel like there's just so much wrong. Like there's just so much going on in there that you don't necessarily know what you're looking at. So like when you see a wreck, you see you see the inside, like when it's real bad, you see like the inside of the vehicle, but in a different way that you ain't never seen. So you looking like, what's that? Like that? The airbag? We got the airbag out. I ain't never seen the airbag. Man, what's that? A carburetor? A little radiator? Yeah, that radiator busted right there. Look at how great. Like you see all of it. Like with Sexy Red, she like a car accident. Like you just looking.
Nah, Jada Pinkett, she's still fine though. She's still fine.
You were his Jada Pinkett?
Yeah. She got. I would like her to have more body, but I still like Jada Pinkett face wise. Maybe that's just the whole. I don't know. Maybe it's the. You know how you like old school guy when they still talk about Foxy Brown and stuff like that. It's just maybe it's just the youth, my vision of her from my youth. That's still like.
So
you know what I mean?
Are you talking more low down, dirty shame, minister society type?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Set It All. Yeah. Those are in my mind more than what she looked like now.
Yeah, what she look like now? She look like one of those people that's in those from the future movies when everything that went to shit, like from the future when everything that went to shit, and it's like the totalitarian type where they sitting way up top and they got those little alienation heads, but they dressed up in robes and shit all the time. Like that's what she reminded me of.
That's wrong, man. That's wrong.
Like she went
wrong, man. But I guess that's what it is, man. I guess it's my mindset is still thinking the Jada Pinkett from back more so than the Jada Pinkett now.
It's interesting how we all kind of look at celebrities because we most of the time, like even with people that rocked with MJ, we remember the MJ years, but all of them in a Chicago Bulls jersey. Like the new MJ, we'd be like, dang, this dude used to be able to hoop, and he'll probably be cool. It'll probably be cool if you was in the same room with him. And we even still hear stories about, like at NBA 75, they were talking about when he walked into the room, everybody kind of turned around and was like, yo, there go MJ. Because he still held that type of aura. Like, when Charlie Murphy was like, yo, when Rick James walked in, he had this glow like he was old. Like they talk about MJ like that. And so, man, I know this stuff got to be cool in that way.
Yeah, I mean, because and also he don't show up that often to spots, so it's that whole factor of rarity that you instead of you seeing somebody all the time, you get used to it. It's like, oh, okay, that's just such and such. He always around here. But when you see somebody that don't come around often or not in the public eye that often, then you're like, oh, that's MJ. That's MJ here. Because LeBron, they see LeBron everywhere and all commercials. They see him in different functions and he's all over it. So they like, oh, I mean, it's still cool, but it's still just like, okay.
Did you see where that dude dropped LeBron's location because he didn't want to take a picture? Like, but he was at a restaurant eating outside, and I guess he ran up on LeBron, and his security guards was like, "Nah, man, no pictures or whatever. He eating." And so Buddy got mad and went live and dropped the location where LeBron was. Like, man, y'all pull up, LeBron over here eating, da 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 da. And it was like, yo, why would you do that? Not that dude got that level of following that he could just get a whole bunch of people to pull up somewhere. But at the same time, if it's like, yo, yeah, he had the McDonald's on Peachtree right now. He just ordered. Y'all got about 2 minutes to get us to this so you can see LeBron. Like,
Yeah. You tell enough people, they'll share, especially that information, they'll share it, and then everybody be trying to get over there.
it's it's wild that somebody will go through and do that. Like,
People crazy nowadays, and they do so much stuff.
and so did you see where Rick Ross, this happened a few weeks ago, where Rick Ross got into a fight over in Canada or whatever?
I heard about it, but is it a video?
It is a video. And
I didn't see a video.
so you can see Rick Ross, and it was a whole bunch of his people. You could tell who was his people, and there was a whole bunch of other folks, a whole bunch of other folks, and they started talking back and forth because I guess Ross played Not Like Us at his little concert. Man, next thing you know, it looked like a punch got thrown, and then a whole bunch of Rick Ross people got beat up.
Really?
Yeah, they was outnumbered. Well, Rick Ross got on the social media and started talking about the fight, and I kind of wish people wouldn't talk about the fight, because it always sound bad. It always sound bad if you ain't win. Like, if you ain't win, it always sound bad. He was like, yo, so what you will see is somebody threw a drink at me, and then, everything kind of popped off right there. And so this dude, Bam Bam Bigelow, he looked like Bam Bam Bigelow. He tried to come over, but he didn't even hit the boss. Come on, man.
That's the way he was talking about it.
Come on, man. Like, dog, you sound like Soulja Boy. You sound like Soulja Boy when he was talking about his home invasion.
Now I'm gonna have to see it. I'm gonna have to look it up and see.
Man, when you see it, and then when you hear him talk about it, and then you see what actually happened, it looked like two totally different events. Like, you would think that, his crew came out on top. And that was not the case. His crew got beat down. His security guard needed security. But it was like even when Soulja Boy was telling his story, he was like, yeah, so I was in the studio, and then I came, when I peeked out, I heard this noise, boom, and then I look out the door, and it was about 3 or 4 dudes. They had masks on. So then I jumped out, and I was like, and then I hit one of them. I was like, and then he went down, the other one ran, and I was like, and I pulled his mask off, and I looked at him, and I knew who he was. Now I shot him one more time.
A lot more than it is. It sounded a whole lot more than it is.
And so, look, man, I was like, yo, man, y'all shouldn't be out here telling these stories when, I don't think it went like that. I don't think it went like that. I don't think it went like that at all.
Yeah, hey, that don't. You can't really tell about the folk.
Would you rather date a girl that was 3'1" or 6'8"?
Where that come from, man? 3'1", 3'1",
3'1". Yeah.
Man.
Hey, one of them little people twins kind of cute, dog. And
3'1"
Huh?
Yeah, because, I'll say 3'1" thick, but yeah, usually if you 3'1", and you're going to be thick anyway.
Yeah, you're going to be thick.
Hey, that's tough, man. When you say date, you mean like going out dating, or just messing with her?
No, you going out with her. Y'all going steady. This is your main squeeze. This your old lady.
Oh man. Damn, that's a good one, Slick, man. Cause I can't. Cause either way it go, I'm gonna get a look. Cause,
Either
cause
way, yeah.
I'm gonna have. I gotta look up at her. If she's 6'8". If she 3'1", I gotta look down. I gotta hold her hand way down here. 6'8", I gotta hold her hand up here. Only thing about somebody 6'8", more than likely they gonna think she play ball or something. So we might get some looks like she famous. 3'1", kids gonna be walking by looking at her funny. Older folk gonna be looking at me like I'm dating a kid. Damn. What's your thoughts on it? Well, you
Oh,
you 6'2", so it won't be that big of a.
I think that's 6'8" right away. I
Yeah,
ain't
it
even
won't
gotta think
be.
twice. Look,
Yeah,
Carmela Cardosa or whatever, like Camila Cardosa that played for the Sky. She about 6'8". She ain't ugly. She ain't ugly. If it had to be 6'8", it'd be like her. It wouldn't be Brittany Griner.
not the way she was talking.
I'm just saying.
Damn, man. Oh, I gotta go. I guess I go with the 3'1", man. Cause I ain't no big fan of having to look up at no woman, man. I ain't no big fan of that, man. I can no, man. No. Cause see, it's one thing you can't. She 5'11". I'm okay with that one. 5'11", 5'10". I can look up a little bit at 5'11", 5'10". But 6'8", man, I'm like this.
Yeah, I ain't mad at I ain't mad at you, man. Like,
Yeah,
yo, I'm gonna tell you,
3'1", I just pick up.
hey, they don't be liking to get picked up when they that short.
No, that's true. That's true.
Y'all gotta
That's
make
true.
y'all gotta have an agreement. Like, hey, this is out of love. Like, I am not trying to get nowhere faster.
Man, that was a tough one. Slick. You got me with that one. Cause I'm still
Right.
thinking like 6'8" might be a little challenge. I don't mind no challenge.
Hey, man.
But yeah, I guess.
Hey, so I'm gonna roll this one into two right quick. I'm gonna roll this last topic into two. So when we was in Arizona, it was late one night. We had been drinking or whatever, and so we was just like, yo, I got hungry, bro. Like I needed something. I was like, oh shoot, White Castle. Let me get 2 double cheeseburgers and some onion rings and a little drizzling. Bet. Hey man, White Castle. White Castle is a fast food joint that I eat out of town. Most of the time, I don't go to fast food places when you go out of
I've
town.
never been to White Castle. I've heard of it. Never been.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard it's good though, but I never been.
But you've had Crystal before.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
White Castle is so if you I don't know, man. It's weird, man. If you had White Castle first and then had Crystals, Crystals is weird because they put ketchup on it.
Okay.
If you've had I've had both and I prefer White Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Like I prefer White Castle. I don't know what it's like if you go the other way. Now you can get them in the grocery stores and it's not gonna be the same. It ain't gonna be the same as going and getting it like real time, like live. And so
Hmm.
that's one of the places I eat out of town. Now, this was the problem. It was the last day. It was the last day, and we had a flight. We had a flight that the following day. All my cousins come to the room. My brother come to the room. I'm struggling like, yo, this needs to happen before we get to the airport because this is about to be bad. Like White Castle got onions on it, and me and onions,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
we don't work. We don't work.
You trying to
Listen,
fast track that number two?
if I needed to fast track, if I needed to fast track it, I look. Two double cheeseburger, order onion rings, and a chocolate shake. It's over. It'll be a Loch Ness monster. Right.
All the way to the top.
It'd be a Loch Ness monster. So all my brother and whatnot, they in the room, and I'm like, yo, this is about to be bad. Like I gotta, y'all going. I'm trying not to kick y'all out, but now y'all just kind
Yeah.
of lingering. Like we all got to get to the airport. Man, because when you get them warning shots. You get them warning shots. You go ahead and fire one time and it stank. Then like, all right, it's about time. It's time. Them, then you get them silent assassins. You be like, dang, I can't
Yeah.
get on the plane with the assassins. And then you think about what you ate, and it's like, I had that White Castle, and I got onion rings.
Yeah.
Can't get
Master
on.
P. Yeah.
I can't get on the plane like this. But people be getting on the plane like that. Like I know that you out of town, but you can't get on the plane like that. They turn planes around for that. And you get on the plane and you break it. Cause if White Castle do to you what it do to me, hey, it's over for an airport bathroom for an airplane toilet.
Yeah.
It's over for one of them. You gonna smell this outside the plane. It's too small to do in the plane. I don't care
Yeah.
what airlines you fly.
Unless you
Southwest.
bust that courtesy flush.
No, dog. You look. Have you ever you press that? I don't think nobody has ever pressed that button and still been sitting on that toilet when it go down.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I feel like if you sitting down, your whole insides is going down too. Like
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
true.
that thing be flushing hard as hell. But you
Mine
get
is Taco Bell. Taco Bell do me like that.
Taco Bell ruin your life.
If I miss Taco Bell, if I ever have any problem getting it out, run up to the Taco Bell. They'll get me right.
Look, what you get for Taco Bell? Just a burrito, or you get just a
Just
regular taco?
anything, man. Just anything. Like, oh, if I can, just any kind of taco, man. Any tacos,
Right.
any quesadilla they got. It's like, well, I don't know what they. It's like they put a special something on there to make it just drop. For at least for me. As soon as I do the Taco Bell, I'm done. You better. And it ain't gonna be long getting.
Man, that is hilarious. 'Cause, so is there a fast food place that you eat out of town? That because most I mean, that when you see it, you'll go to it out of town that you can get at home.
Uh, no, probably McDonald's.
McDonald's
But I
only
only
one.
do that. Yeah, I only do that because I already know what's over there, and if it's just something fast. Like if it's a meal between meals or a meal before we have a big meal somewhere else or whatever. But yeah, that's not the only one. Other than that, no.
Man, I think White Castle is the one. Raising Cane's is that's one of our bowling chip spots. Old Raising
What is?
Cane.
I heard of that. What is that?
It's like a chicken spot. It's like a y'all got you got Zaxby's down there.
I've had it up in back home.
So
Jonesboro.
Zaxby's, yeah, Zaxby's is close. They close.
Okay.
They almost like Checkers and Rallies.
Okay.
Like they don't have it like Checkers and Rallies got the same menu, but Zaxby's and Cane's got the same food. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So like the chicken strips about the same, the toast about the same, the fries about the same, lemonade about the same. Only thing Zaxby's got a
Mm,
bigger menu. That's it.
okay. But
Man, I got
I wasn't really a big fan of Zaxby's either though. But I've been there.
yeah, Raising Cane's about the same. It's about the
Okay.
same. Like it's closer as a restaurant than White Castles and Crystal,
Hmm.
but not as close as Rallies and Checkers. So it's right there. It's right there in the middle. Right there in the middle.
Okay.
Man, you
I know my
listen,
son.
man.
He talked about it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So before we get out of here, I had one more story, man. My 3-year-old.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is about her. She be wanting to. She she's kind of parentified. Like she likes to deal with the kids like she deal with the kids, and
Hmm.
she be trying to be interactive with the diaper changing, right? And so she be trying to help with her sister. She be trying to help with the new little dude, and she comes over and she's like, "Ooh, daddy, mommy, he has a tail." Hey,
Have a
yo,
what?
a tail. Hey, yo, hey, hey, go on somewhere. First of all, baby girl, that's not a tail.
Did you
Not a tail.
explain it to her, or what you? How old
Tail
is she? You said how old you say?
3.
3. You
I
try
was
to
like
explain,
a little
or
bit.
like
Like
yeah.
my wife gives her the technical terms. I just give her the practical knowledge. Like tails are typically in the back. Like
Uh
just
huh.
understand, like with a dog, you know, with a dog, they got tails. It's the man parts, boy parts that you don't need no interest in right now. We don't need your help. You can go over there, mommy. That's a hey. He got a
He
tail
got a
and crazy.
tail.
Yeah, that like in her little ass voice, like, no, fam, nah. We're not doing this.
And so she noticed this stuff like early already.
Yeah, she know it's different. Like she know she ain't got no tail. Like that's it. Like she done seen it.
That's true.
And she be like, I ain't got no tail. I can give myself showers. I mean, I ain't got no tail. He got a tail. So, like, man, I feel like she. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how kids see stuff, and then when we kind of see it, it's like, you know what, you show right. You show
Because
right.
it's the way they relate stuff.
Yeah, Yeah,
You
absolutely.
gotta you gotta hit it with the old backpack, backpack. You gotta hit it with that Dora. I mean Dora. You gotta hit it with the old
Dora.
Dora the Explorer and give a try to explain it in Dora terms.
Oh man,
Backpack, backpack.
backpack. That's a wiener. Not.
You like Dora be right. She be straight to the point.
Hey, look, good people.
Can you spot the tail?
They be like right there, right there.
Backpack, backpack.
Hey, good people. We appreciate everybody for tuning in today. Look, man, until next time, y'all be safe out in these streets. We about to get on about this thing. Moby, you got anything coming up that you need to plug?
Oh man, same old, same old. Work
What's
hard,
the,
play hard.
what's the next song for the truck?
What's my next one?
What's the next song for the truck?
My next song for the who?
For the truck. Man, we gonna do like a mini desk in the mail truck.
I don't know, man. They just come to me. I'll be listening to something and it just come to me.
All right, so here's what y'all do. Y'all just go ahead and flood Mailman, all his pictures and stuff, flood him with song choices. He'll see him, and then all of a sudden he'll be like, I was all alone.
Why, man? Why? That's what I do.
I asked her for a hand. Would you like to dance? Yeah, buddy.
Hey, man. Whatever comes to my head, I sing it, man.
Hey, man. I told my wife, if I could sing 80% as good as you, man, it'd be over. I always be singing, it's over. I got all the remix. I'll be Jacquez. But man,
Remix.
hey, all of them, every song, it wouldn't matter. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Hey, y'all, man, y'all have a good one, man. Let me get on about this thing, man. We appreciate you, Moby. Until next
Yes,
week,
sir.
man. Y'all stay safe out in these streets.
Y'all be safe.